Pregame.com.
Welcome to Pregame.tv. I'm your host, Maro D'Angelo, and I'm joined this week, special guest in studio. We've got a Chippendale dancer, Vegas runner. Okay, I've got to ask.
Tell the story, man.
What the hell are you doing in this shirt?
A bet. I was expecting to receive a Baltimore Ravens t-shirt in the mail after losing a bet. I had San Fran. A follower had Baltimore. And the bet was if I lose, I can't wear the suit and I got to wear a t-shirt. So I was expecting to receive a Baltimore t-shirt. Instead, this is what I get. So, and I pay my debts.
Yeah, so what is...
I feel like covering up.
So what is your stage name at the Rio for Chippendales? You know, when you're heading out from here, and, you know, I'm sure you'll be seeing a little of this tonight. You're making it rain. Making it rain. All right, guys. Well, at least...
Having too much fun at my expense.
At least VR pays his debts.
Yeah, I do.
So he lost his bet. Well, speaking of bets, we're going to go to Sunday basketball. We've got the LA Lakers and the Miami Heat. And the Lakers, you know, we're taping on Friday night. And we got to the studio, and while we were setting up, I'm, you know, watching the updates on the Laker game. This game's final now. Lakers were down 20 points in the third quarter to the Charlotte Bobcats. It ended up coming back, winning, and not only winning, they covered. They put up the 7, the biggest margin of the game at the final buzzer to get the cover. So if anybody had Charlotte tonight, you know, they're not a happy camper.
At all.
But we're going to talk Sunday with the Lakers. What do you think about this one? This is your play.
Yeah, I like the Lakers in this spot. Here's the bottom line. When all the talk was about how bad this team is playing, I didn't think there was going to be value yet because they're the Lakers. And coming into the season, I thought they were going to be one of the most overvalued teams, and you weren't going to make money backing them because of that. But I wouldn't go as far as saying I thought this would be the result, that they'd be 23-27, 11 and a half games back behind Golden State and the Clippers in the division. So no one saw that coming. But now I think it's reached a point, Marco, that tipping point where people just don't want to back them, whether they're the Lakers or not. In fact, I think the betting market's looking for places to fade them. And I think it's a good spot here against Miami because you're going to get line value. When they played in L.A. in January, Lakers were actually a 3-point home favorite. And now that it's going to be played in Miami, I think when you do the math from L.A. being a favorite, it's not going to be a reflection of what this number is. I think if you could get +6 or better, which I don't think is going to be a problem, I'm going to back the Lakers. Because if you look at that game when they played in L.A., although L.A. lost 99-90, it was because of turnovers. They had 20 turnovers in that game, and you're not going to win a basketball game like that.
Well, not only that, the Lakers only produced 6 turnovers. Miami only turned it over 6 times. So if you're not producing turnovers,
exactly.
In the other part of that game, that was a Thursday night game, and I remember watching it on TNT. The Lakers were giving up inside the paint the entire game. Miami was just driving the lane, getting easy buckets, and they scored 99 points. I think something like 68 of the 99 points were scored inside the paint. If you don't stop people inside, you're not going to win. And with all of that said, as bad as the Lakers played in that game, if you look at the statistics, you would think they got totally blown out.
And
they only lost by 9, but even more misleading, that score was tied 90-90, and Miami ran off the final 9 points of the game. So, hey, we talked this one out. This is your official free pick. So tell me what you've got.
I'm going to go ahead and back the Lakers here on the road. I think Miami's going to be a little bit overpriced come Sunday. This is going to be a primetime game with the Heat getting Bosh back. I'm hoping Bosh plays that game because whenever there's an injury, a return star like that, the market always overreacts. And I think you're going to get some value with the Lakers here. I think the pressure's kind of off this team. No one's really expecting them. Now the talk is, are they going to make the playoffs? And I really think if you get some points here, you need to back the Lakers. The only question I have with the Lakers, the only fear is that they can't hit free throws. They're 30th in the NBA in free throw percentage, and you don't want that from your dogs. You don't want it from your favorite, but you don't want it from your dog, especially when the kind of team that gets the ball inside. But I think they're going to be able to get there against Miami, and you're going to give me 6 points or better, I'm going to take them.
All right, there you have it. Vegas Runner says to take the LA Lakers plus the points. In my ear, the producer just told me that HBO just called. Gigolos is on the line. I don't know if you're available. All right, so all right, he's Vegas Runner. I'm Maro D'Angelo. We're going to be back. We're going to go back to another Sunday game up next. We'll stay tuned to pregame.tv.